join. Okay, let's start. Welcome to this TSC meeting. It's the 60th, and for the time being, we have on the voting participant, we have Team Orange, Telefonica, and the Ericsson.
Yes.
So in principle, we don't have the quorum for voting, but I hope that someone else will join us later. The next TSC will be in 2 weeks on the 1st of October. And this time we don't have many news from general news or topics from the board. We had a meeting from the board, but I don't remember any important item to be shared. I don't know, Guillaume, if you have, if you remember anything.
Yeah, just mentioning that we are preparing the budget for the next year. And so we will have some important orientation to validate together for our next meeting. So we just have a draft, and we are reviewing marketing and PMO scope to support our outreach.
Yes, and also probably we have to identify the events of interest for next year to be where we can have a participation, or for the Sylva days for next year. Okay. And beside the voting member, I think we have SUSE and AMD. Welcome for the first time in the TSC. And did I miss any other company participant? No? Okay, so I think we can start with the updates from the working group, starting from working group 1. So, Mathieu, please.
Hello, everyone. So, with regard to the update, first we've been producing an up-to-date version of release 1.4, so 1.4.6. So bug fixes have been delivered in that latest version, backported in the 1.4 branch. And next, there is a typo here, because I'm saying that 1.5.0 is end of this week. It's not. The feature freeze is end of the week. So then we will spend time stabilizing the CI if it needs until we think we are able to tag the 1.5. So it was just about telling you that end of the week we won't agree on merging new features in 1.5. And I wanted to share with all of you that we've been discussing also during the last meeting a potential move, a switch of the default CNI plugin. We are currently using Calico, and we want to introduce a new feature, which is the ability to do egress gateway with a single IP for getting out of a cluster. And the design of this solution has been done with a move from Calico to Cilium. So it's a big move, technically speaking. We've been discussing that move during the last work group board meeting. We agreed to, in 1.5, give the possibility to deploy Cilium for fresh install, and we will analyze whether it's interesting or not to make it the default one within Sylva 1.6. And of course, it will come with a path for upgrading existing clusters that are using Calico to latest versions of Sylva. An upgrade of clusters in 1.5 using Calico to 1.6 using Cilium. We will provide an upgrade path for that. So Carlo, you agreed to work on the analysis, the technical analysis of the two components. Of course, we will contribute to it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, our proposal is mainly to use some time to verify that the change in the CNI, as it is, as you said, a big change, has an impact on the existing use case that we want to be supported by Sylva, but also on the future use cases. And we'd like to have a discussion with the community to verify that Calico is providing all the features that are expected for also the use cases that we plan to cover in the future. Just to have this verification before deciding to make the switch. And hopefully this won't take a lot of time, but I think is an important thing to be done.
Okay, and that's all for me.
Okay, any comment on workgroup 1 or on these aspects on the CNI proposal of change?
Matthew, just on the comment section of the minutes, if you can give a link where we have the features of the V1.5 or just a few lines. We have this,
yes.
just because we have some people that are not fully involved in this workgroup 1. And just Carlo mentioning that Nicoletta is with us. So welcome, Nicoletta, and
yes.
we have got the quorum. No.
Okay, good. Yes, Mathieu, if you can update a bit the minutes with the reference, it could be useful for the minutes. Okay, so I think we can move to workgroup 2. Today, Luis is not with us, but there is Guillermo.
Hello,
so please.
hello everyone. Thank you, Carlo, for the introduction. Okay, regarding the progress, the things that are done right now is that we are progressing with different active validation, specifically in Aura 1 platform. Juniper network cloud native router is being validated. And in TEF2 validation platform, we are validating Juniper network ESRX next generation firewall. These are the ones that are currently ongoing. We have F5 BNK workload pending to be validated. I know that Vincent and Samuel are working with F5 to analyze the different requirements, because there are some requirements related with GPU and DPU cards, so we have to wait a little bit in order to start with this validation. Okay, Moreover, tomorrow the next validation center meeting is going to take place. There we will comment that there are 2 new workloads to be added on the validation backlog. The first one is the 5G SDM from Suma Networks, and the second one is Mavenir telephony application server. That is a module, is a part of Mavenir Cloud Native IMS workload. So tomorrow they will be introduced in the validation backlog, and they will be pending to be assigned to a validation platform in the near future to start the validation. Next working points to complete the current active validations. Initiate the flavor validation subgroup. This is a new topic that will be covered during tomorrow's sessions too. Luis is going to present this as a technical topic. Tomorrow we will have 2 different technical topics in the session, and one will be this topic. So I don't want to make any spoiler, but yes, it's a new word line that we are going to start in order to validate that the new flavors of Sylva, the new Kubernetes distro of Sylva that are going to be included, for example, Canonical Kubernetes, Red Hat, OKD, etc., they are going to be validated to check that they cover with the initial requirements that were defined for Sylva. So this is the main idea of this new work line. And regarding new validation platforms, we are planning to complete the validation of the in-service software upgrade activity that is being performed by WhiteStack in what is going to be the first validation platform that is called WhiteStack 1. Currently, Luis Vega from WhiteStack is on holidays this week. He's out of the office, but hopefully next week he will complete this task. We are having meetings together in order to finish this, and then after the completion of this task, the WhiteStack 1 validation platform will be included as an official validation platform with the other ones that are currently available. Regarding the sharing section, we would like to share that there is a press release that is already published. This press release is focused on the collaboration between Sylva's Working Group 2 and the CNTI project. This is because within each validation platform there is an activity to be performed, a mandatory activity that is to execute the CNTI cloud native tests against the Helm charts or the Kubernetes manifest from the workload that is under validation in order to check their cloud nativeness, if we can call it like this, level of the workload that is being analyzed. So this has been a really profitable collaboration, and we have prepared all together this press release that you can check in the different links available there. And I think we don't have any ask for decisions, so I think this is all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Guillermo. Any question or comment for work?
Yeah, just a quick question from this is Ki-Sang from AMD.
Hello, Ki-Sang.
Yeah, so in order to just get into the pipeline for certain platform that are available from the lab, what would be the procedures? Like I have some few, our ecosystem partners, they are just very interested in this Sylva projects, pretty much for validation effort. But then they like to actually join as a member, but I'd like to know that what is the kind of process and getting to the kind of pipeline to be validated, and certain, the flavor of the cloud platform, right?
Yeah. If they want to be validated, they have to publish a comment. Currently, the way of doing it is publish a comment in an issue that is open within a working group 2's GitLab repository. I can send you later the link, so you can comment to them. And they have to add a comment there with a specific format, with the name of the workload that they would like to validate, the version, and the description of the different requirements that the workload has. And considering all this information, we will analyze it, and if everything is good and the workload could be validated over Sylva, because the workload is able to use the different Sylva unit that compose the Sylva stack, then the workload could be included as a new proposal to be added in the validation backlog. This in this place of the validation process, this would be shared with the community in a working group 2 work session, in a meeting. And once it is approved, it is included definitely in the backlog, pending to be scheduled to a validation platform, an available validation platform to be validated there. So more or less, this is the process. But of course, I will share with you the link of the issue, so you can share with them, and you will see there the format of the comments.
I see. Yeah. So basically, from the GitHub link that has some application and put some recipe and all the proposal that driven by the vendor, right? So and then once you go to the pipeline, then once it's approved, then basically that's how it started. Okay.
Yes, they have to currently they have to add the comment with the specific information about the workload or the different workloads, and then we will analyze this information, and it will be included as a proposal. Yeah, thank you, Carlo. You have it there. This is the link right now. It is being printed on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, if you go a little bit down, Carlo, please, you can see the different formats of the proposal from different vendors that have been included. For example, you can see Loren Foliac from HPE. They included the proposal to validate SDM with these specific requirements, and once we evaluated this, we took the proposal to a working group 2 session. It was approved there, and it was added to the validation backlog. I will share with you the link too. That is a table where we have all the information regarding the workloads that are under validation or pending to be validated. And then each working group 2 work session, we review this validation backlog. Once you have proposed your workload and it is pending to be validated, you will appear in the table, but once we have an available validation platform, the validation responsible will contact with the vendor in order to schedule a kickoff meeting, and everything will be prepared there. Okay, regarding the specifications of the clusters that have to be deployed and everything.
Yeah, sounds great. Good to know. Thank you for that.
If you want, Kisan, I can invite you to tomorrow's meeting, because I think it could be really good if you can join. You can see the format and you can check how we work in there.
Yeah, of course. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, please invite me.
Okay, I will send you the invite.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Guillermo. If there are no more comments on working group 2, I think we can move to working group 3. Mihai?
Yes. Hello. Okay, so since the last TSC, we've done a bit of a follow-up regarding the discussions we had during the Sylva security workshop in April around the security hardening part. We took a bit of time to understand the CIS benchmarks that we are currently used for the evaluations. and we started a discussion if the access of to the host OS should be covered in the security hardening strategy. What we know that from a development perspective, there are things which are being worked on this part, which is something really good. And we would like to see how can we contribute to the security hardening part. What we've managed to complete is one of the deliverables from the workshop, which is the Common Vulnerability Disclosure, or CVT form, which is done. So we have a proposal of a structure to be used. We have a technical solution which we can propose using Git for this, and the only remaining part is to organize a meeting and gather feedback from the dev stream from working group 1 regarding the CVD to see how we can move to the implementation phase. We'll continue this work on the security hardening part. And something which we need to tackle is the restoration of the CNF guidelines page from the Sylva documentation website. I don't know if you've noticed, but over the summer there were some changes related to the structure. What we noticed is that the page is currently missing. We had some initial discussions with the owners who are handling the documentation, and it will be restored. And for the moment, there is a backup of the guidelines on Git on Working Group 3 Wiki for the time being. And we do have one decision to make. It's a change of organization because starting with at the end of the month, I will leave Orange, which means that we need to appoint somebody else as working group leader because this is my last TSC. Before the introduction, I just want to take 2 minutes to thank you all for the great collaboration that we had during my time as working group leader. I've enjoyed very much working on this project, and I'm really happy. I never thought that I would be in a project with so many vendors from the telecom and so many operators together working on a common cause. I think it's a really great project, and I have learned quite a lot during this time, and I'm really happy for this opportunity. So thank you all for this.
Thank you, Mihai, for your work, your excellent work.
Thank you. I promised I will not get emotional. Yeah. So we have a proposal for taking over the working group. So the proposal is Francois Régis Mengui. To make a bit of introduction for him, so Francois has been part of the Sylva Security Working Group for more than 1 year right now. He has participated to all of the meetings. He has been to the workshop, to the Sylva Security Workshop. He had a presentation on OpenOSF, so he's a very active member of the Sylva Security community and already has extensive knowledge on what we do over here. And I'm very confident that Francois Régis is the perfect person to continue the work here, and I'm sure that he will do an excellent job. I will leave now the floor to Francois to introduce himself too.
Thank you, Mihai, for all your work performed as the leader of this work group. So for me, it's an honor to be proposed as the next leader for this group. So if you agree, I will be pleased to handle this task.
Okay. Thank you, Francois, for your availability. Guillaume, please.
Just to be sure we are open governance, is this proposal has been discussed during last work group meeting?
Yes.
So they recommend François-Régis to follow this activity?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Are there comments or about the to having Francois as the new work group 3 leader?
Probably we should have a decision from the members.
Yes, I think we can have a vote as we have the quorum. So from team side is okay. From Orange.
After hesitation, yes, I fully support this proposal.
Okay, from Telefonica.
It's okay too. Welcome, Francois.
Okay, from Ericsson, Riyab.
Yeah, no objection from our side, so welcome.
Okay, and finally Nicoletta from Vodafone.
No objection, welcome.
Okay, I don't think there are other voting members connected, but we have the quorum and the majority, so congratulations, Francois. And from the next TSC, you will have the role to describe the updates for Workgroup 3.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think we can move to Workgroup 4. I don't see Huamin. And I don't have any direct update. I can only see these future activities, but I think I don't know if they are an update or are from the previous minutes.
It has been updated. Huh?
Okay,
yeah.
So they will continue the work on the green dashboard. I know that there is a testing activity for adding new feature on the dashboard, and there will be a discussion on power management. Hopefully for the next TSC, we will have a direct update from Huamin on the activities. I think we can move to Workgroup 5 on communication and adoption. I see that there is Nicolas or Guillaume who can give an update on Workgroup 5.
Yeah, for Workgroup 5, I don't have any particular update. Andre is not available and Julie is on holidays. So there is one task that has been started by the Workgroup 5, which is to get more precision with the Linux Foundation on the marketing and PMO support we are getting. Because there are certain actions that are not, let's say, not handled. And we want to know exactly what we contractualize, what precise level of service we can request. And if there are some things missing, like for instance, management of the social media, who's writing the post, the content, etc., and managing the social media visibility, maybe we will consider contractualizing it. So enhancing the support level. So this is one of the topics that is currently managed by Workgroup 5. In terms of event, we had the Sylva Summit, but it's been a while now. It's been successful. And next steps, we're trying to insert something for the Network X event that will happen the beginning of October. And we, of course, have to work as well on the Mobile World Congress, which is going very fast as well. So these are the big steps or the important milestones I see. Maybe Guillaume, if you want to complement as well.
Yeah. On the complement, there are some discussion about the LF Europe Summit in Ghent during fall period. So probably some of you have been contacted by Paula from LF Europe. So I don't know if you have some availability. They want to organize the panel, and Sylva is a good candidate for this panel. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that some around the table have been contacted, but you are not obliged to comment. And also some opportunity with Telco Day. So it's a co-located event from the KubeCon, and it's in March. And we are evaluating how Sylva can contribute to this event, because we see opportunity as there are crowded rooms during this event, and during Telco Day, it's really the focus of the audience we are targeting with the telco industry. That's all on my side.
Okay. Thank you. Any comment? Any further comment on Workgroup 5? Not. We can move to Workgroup 6. I don't see Morgan, but I see that he has updated. I know that there has been a meeting on Workgroup 6 where Workgroup 2 has presented the activity and the validation center and the possible collaboration with Workgroup 6. And there has been also presentation on continuum testing with and GitOps and testing strategies. And for the future, there will be, I think the next meeting will be in mid-October or the beginning or mid-October with the presentation for Workgroup 3 and an update on the STC, the configuration with netconf Yang. I don't know if anybody else has other information about Workgroup 6. No. Okay. We can move with the last one, where I think there are no updates, also because if I remember correctly from the last TSC, the first kickoff meeting of the work group is planned towards the end of September, if I remember correctly, about the 25th of September.
Yeah, that's it.
So we don't have any update for the time being.
2 p.m. 25th.
Okay. Okay, so we are at the end. Any further comment or any other issue that we should discuss during this TSC? If not, then I think we can close. Thank you all for your participation, and see you in a couple of weeks. All the best to Mihai for the new activities, and again, welcome to Francois for Workgroup 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.